We were at the game tonight. Yeah, good show, boys. Apart from Cundy, I got issues. I've got to talk to you, mate.
Go on.
Because you and Goldstein should really be hung for high treason. You want English clubs to go out of this Champions League.
Yeah.
It's just not on.
Yeah.
Just not on, mate.
Well, that's how I feel. I cheered PSG's goals.
Well, yeah, but what you've got to realise, a couple of things, is the future King of England is there as a Villa fan, yeah? And anyone, when he becomes king, who's done that, is going to be hung. Sorry.
Oh, dear.
In the meantime, I'll carry on.
Listen, Rob, I'm going to come back to you because Gabby's phoned us up. Right, Gabby?
There he is. All right, Gabster.
What's happening, lads? What's happening?
What happened, Gabs?
Say again, mate.
What happened?
Proud of the team, mate. Proud Aston Villa fan here, pal. Outstanding performance.
Yeah, but you... Come on, Gab. Conceding 2 goals like that in a game you couldn't concede the first one. That's. I mean, there's a couple of goals that kills you, but talk about give yourselves a mountain to climb.
Yeah, but the mountain was nearly climbed, weren't it, Cundy? This isn't the Mickey Mouse Cup, Cundy, that you're in, mate. Yeah. The Mickey Mouse Virtue Conference League, wherever you're in. This is a big boy one.
Well, you played the theme tune out.
What was happening there? And was it you, Gab? Was it playing that music out?
You know what? We played well, man. Proud of these boys. Two poor goals to concede, but wow. Asensio's got to score.
No.
That's what he's been brought in for.
What about Consa?
Consa's header. The save from Rashford as well was outstanding, weren't it? Donnarumma.
Yeah.
Listen, boys. Yeah. Listen, you can banter all you want, but Aston Villa fans are proud of this team.
Glorious failure, Gab, or not?
The best team in the world, mate. Say again.
Is it glorious failure?
In the Cundy's words, it is with me. Cundy, I've heard this before from you. You can't do this to me.
What do you mean?
I know what you like, mate.
What do you mean, Gab? I'm not doing anything.
Gabs, I've heard you was in the old prawn sandwich brigade tonight. You're not with.
I'm still there, mate. Still
there, drinking champagne. You know,
I've just left my sandwiches, Jamie. I'm on the gin and tonics. Sorry, come and speak to you two donuts.
To be fair, though, Gabs, I know having a bit of banter.
Yeah.
The second half performance is electric, wasn't it?
Jamie, I was at the game. This is the first time I've been to a game like in the last 2-3 seasons with my son, my 16-year-old.
Yeah.
The look on his face, mate, when we scored the third, Jamie, priceless, mate.
Yeah.
Absolutely priceless. Like fans jumping on each other. What a performance! And you know, like Jason said, glorious failure. He says maybe it is in his words, but outstanding achievement. And that's the levels now. Do you know what I mean? We've gone toe to toe with the elite, probably the best team in the competition, and they were hanging on.
Gab, there was a period, right? Once you got that third goal, there was a period of about 15 minutes. They had gone. Yes. They were all over the place. They couldn't keep the ball. There was an energy, and that next 15 minutes. It was a real window, and you had chances, mate. You had some big chances. And
I was surprised, Cundy. They took Rashford off. He was flying. Yeah, he didn't look tired. It wasn't the game for Watkins to come on. No. Rashford was causing them all sorts of problems. What he done for the Consa goal, his chance that he had, that was a great save.
Cross as well for the header.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was surprised they took him off. When I see him on the bench towards the end, I'm thinking...
But you see as well, Jamie, this is like tomorrow's tie for Arsenal. It's not over. Yeah. The power of the Champions League, mate. You can score 3 goals in quick succession. Yeah. Real Madrid could do that tomorrow. This is the power of the Champions League.
It is a timely reminder, Gab. You're absolutely right. Ada said that they're doing the comms or doing the grand. It's the timely reminder to Arsenal that if Real Madrid get the first goal and they get a bit of momentum, things can change.
Honestly, Cundy, the atmosphere in here after McGinn scored, the atmosphere, every tackle, the fans are with them. Do you know what I mean? Once you've got that home support, do you know what I mean? Consa went man-to-man with Dembele, marked him out the game, second half. Villa were taking more risks. They were like, you know what? We can go toe-to-toe with these.
You did.
So everyone to do with Aston Villa is proud of their team tonight.
Yeah. No, I mean, fair play, mate. It's hard to knock Aston Villa tonight, as much as you want to have a bit of a laugh, but...
You know he's Jamie.
Big club,
well,
big performance.
You know he's as well, mate. I'm greedy now. I want this every year.
Yeah, of course you do.
Mate? I want Champions League every season. Do you know what I mean?
I know, but you brought in Rashford, you brought in Asensio, you brought him. You know, this is where they're going, Villa.
Exactly.
I'm jealous as a Spurs fan. I'll be honest.
Yeah, Jamie, nights like this, mate, and like we've got lads we've got boys, girls. That was an unbelievable ceiling, watching my son celebrate. He's grabbing me, I'm grabbing him, we're shaking each other.
Yeah.
Honestly, unbelievable.
There is something about the Champions League, Gab, that nothing else can touch.
Did he cry at the end, no, Gabs, did he? Did you hug him when he was at the end, when the final whistle went, you went out?
Jamie, I was nearly crying, mate. Don't worry about him. I mean, I had to say to myself, mate, you can't cry. Like, stop. Like, I mean, we'll come again. Because, you know what it is as well? When your team probably deserved to at least get to extra time in the tie, that's when you're disappointed as a fan, even though you're proud of the team.
Yeah.
This is too positive, isn't it, for you, sports bar?
Don't have a nibble, Gabs. Come on, Gabs.
Come on, what did you fight? Where's the violin? Let's get the violin out. This is too nice.
In the prawn sandwich brigade, I'm going to get another gin and tonic and some lobster tempura. Goodbye.
Gabs, enjoy yourself, mate. Thanks for coming on.
Cheers, Gab.
He's a great lad. To be fair, he's right. You know, Villa fans tonight, they'll be proud.
You've got to be proud of that because they look dead and buried.
Yeah.
It looked like that PSG were going to rock up there and rub their noses in it. And that's how once they got that second goal, and you and I, that second goal, that's some goal. Oh, it's a beautifully crafted goal, and both were, right?
I love what.
And I couldn't see anything else other than a comfortable stroll at Villa Park from PSG. And it turned out nothing like that. It turned out an absolute battle. And it turned out they had to dig in and they had to find a way just to stem the flow because Aston Villa were at their throats. Like I said, I think there'll be some regret, a little bit of what could have been. Yeah. What could have been tonight. Get that other goal. I think they're not PSG out.
Let's go back to Rob. He was the Villa fan. He was at the game. Right, Rob?
Hey, Rob.
Hey, we were over in Paris as well. The only way we could get into the game was in the home end with the ultras, me and my sons. Yeah. So we kept our heads down because I like football. I don't want to go and have any trouble. Yeah. And we're there, and when that third goal went in, we're in the middle of all the ultras. They knew they'd got it then, and we knew. We were like, oh no. But I'll tell you what, that was what changed that whole game. We knew we'd give them a good game at Villa Park. And, we're not, Cundy, in the old, what is it, the Conference League thing you're in? Like, is that a non-league for Europe or something you're in?
It feels like it.
It does.
It feels like it.
Johnston's Bank Trophy.
Yeah.
500 million to get in that, was it?
No, a billion.
Yeah. But no, Villa back. We're strong. I tell you what, Palace, though, we're a bogey team. That's going to be a great game. Newcastle Saturday. The Toon are on fire. What a time to be a Villa fan. I've followed the team since '99 with my sons, and it's the best time in 25 years. So
tell you what, though, Rob, look, you've gone out and you're going to be devastated. But this season so far, from memory, Villa have struggled after Champions League nights in the Premier League. Can't afford to struggle now. You have to pick yourselves up. Got to go again. Massive games coming up.
Well, apart from beating Southampton 3-0 on Saturday. Yeah. We were in Paris last week. We beat Brentford away, didn't we, George?
Jamie and Tottenham lost to Wolves, didn't they?
That's my son. Jamie, you lost to Wolves. Tottenham.
Are you boys going to the semi-final as well?
Oh, yeah, we're going everywhere.
You're going everywhere. You're standing in the ultras of Paris.
Yeah, we're 3 months behind with the mortgage. We don't care.
Right, listen, Rob, top man, mate. Appreciate your call. Let's go to a PSG fan. Mehdi's phoned us up. He was at the game. All right, Mehdi.
All right, Mehdi.
Yeah, hello. Thank you very much for having me, guys. Thank you very much.
No worries. You was at the game?
Yeah. I'm actually on my way to my hotel.
Yeah. I mean the support you bring PSG fans are amazing.
Well, thank you very much. Well, to be honest with you, I just called because I wanted to give a big credit to the first of all to the Villas fans. They were incredible, honestly. When we travel around Europe, like everybody hears us, obviously, because we of noise, but they were fantastic cheering at their team. Also, big shout out to them. They've been incredible. If we talk about football, Aston Villa team were very strong, man. I'm going to be honest with you, as a PSG fan for more than 20 years, if this game would go ahead 10 minutes more, we would probably concede a goal for sure. I can tell you. The problem with PSG is that we didn't. I don't think we learned from what happened. The remontada with Barcelona, and I was seeing it coming. To be honest with you, I think in the second half we saw ourselves like, oh, we're good. We're not going to do any fault, anything. And sorry, Aston Villa took the lead on the second half. And like I said, and I want to reiterate, if there was 10 minutes more, we would have probably conceded another goal. So,
you'd absolutely gone when that third goal went in for Aston Villa. When the third goal went in for Villa, you'd absolutely gone. Like I don't know what happened because you went from the worst from the best team in the competition that I've seen this season to one of the worst teams I've seen in the space of 10 minutes. And then you got they didn't take their chances, Villa. You come through the storm. But
listen, this is something, unfortunately, like I said, we didn't learn from the past. Like it happened exactly the same with Barcelona, the remontada, and it looks like when we concede a goal, we just lose hope. We don't know how to play anymore, and yeah, big shout out to Unai Emery, who knows PSG very well, and tactically, like on the second half, like he won the game. I'm sorry, but big shout out. And I'm scared, to be honest with you. We need to wake up. Like if we play this way against Arsenal, and if Arsenal goes through, we're gonna be in big trouble. Big
period there.
trouble.
Jay's right. What was it like, Mehdi, in the away end when they scored 2 goals in 2 minutes? What was it like there? You must have been worried.
Yeah, it was honestly, it was like. Honestly, like my friend who is driving actually at the beginning of the game was like, "Oh, we're gonna smash them." I was like, "Man, hold on. This is Champions League. Aston Villa is gonna give it all. It's Champions League. This is not Premier League or the Farmer League. Players, they play for their life is at risk. This is Champions League. Everything can happen, and that was the perfect example tonight."
Mehdi, top man, Matt. Appreciate you.
Thanks for the call, bud.
Keep your calls coming in. 03 717 22 3344.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.